Hi ladies and gentlemen, beYOUtiful and SGX coach Isabella here. And then today in our series Thursday with beYOUtiful, I am going to talk about comfort zone. And because that topic is kind of very familiar for me, but on the other side I see a lot of quotes, talks and posts out there about the comfort zone, how badly you need to grow, how badly you need to step out of it in order to develop yourself and make yourself better, and so on and so on. And I'm not saying they are bad. They are all saying it right, and they all consist of a lot of truth, and they should be looked at it as they are. But I know they can be very intimidating. They can be very intimidating because they are even for me. Because it's like, yes, I know I need to get out of the comfort zone in order to grow, but you don't need to keep reminding me all the time about that, right? And now it's me, Isabella, again, beYOUtiful, and reminding you about the comfort zone again. So to break through that, I probably would like to share with you the analogy of the comfort zone I am really looking at many times when I face the situation when the change is coming or change just happened. And that helps me to kind of move on. So, you know the movie, the cartoon movie Dory, the Disney movie. And in that movie, the mother said to Dory, just keep swimming, Dory, right? So this is what we are going to talk about today. Keep swimming. Imagine the swimming pool, covered swimming pool, and you dove in, right? So you are in the bottom and you are trying to get up, right? So you keep swimming, you know the surface is getting up there, you will get there, you will get the breather, and you will be fine. All right, imagine the swimming pool is covered, all right? Yeah, you have a little bit space to get that oxygen into your lungs, but you keep kind of bouncing between bottom and surface, bottom. And yeah, maybe at the beginning it's fun, right? For many of us who can swim and who does swim, it may be fun, okay. But at some point, don't you feel like you want to get out? Yes, you want to get out and you're like, oh my gosh, all right, how much I can swim? Let me get out. Open it. This is the moment where you are getting what? Out of your comfort zone. Imagine your life. You're swimming, you're moving around, you are doing things, you are meeting people, good, bad, you are experiencing good and bad situation in your life, you have a good job, but then that job becomes boring, or maybe your boss is pissing you off, you may have a nice relationship, but maybe something is not right in there already, so you kind of are excited, you are swimming back and forth, you are doing things, but at some point you want to get out. In whatever things is it. You don't need to be willing to get out from all those areas of your life, obviously, but even one thing. So what I also have an analogy to is like the circle zones or phase or spheres, right? You are here and you just want to get out of that first little tiny comfort zone. Comfort zone is basically our life. It's the comfortable living situation. And comfortable means having a very well or maybe averagely paid job, 9 to 5, not needing to work after work. Then maybe getting home and having someone to cook for you while you're watching TV. Maybe just going out for a walk with your dog and all right, okay, I don't need to cook, let me eat the chips. And you know, it's kind of okay living situation. Many of you may like it. Nothing wrong with that. That's your choice, right? But I know that many of you do not like it. And what that means, that at some point of your life, you will either get frustrated, you will either get depressed, you will either get like furious about changing something in your life. And that's the moment when you are really bouncing against that cover of the swimming pool and asking, begging, shouting, screaming, let me out. You know who can open that cover? It's only you. Only you can go through that zone. Only you can get out of that red little circle into the yellow sphere. Only you. And guess what? Just to remind you, there is no jump between red to purple or red to pink. There is no. There are ladders. Our life is designed the way that in order to be multi-millionaire here, and you are here with your skill set, I'm sorry, but you are not jumping here. You need to go through your life experiences, gain additional skill set, gain additional talents and skills and tools, and meet additional people, make connections, friendships in order to get here. In order for you to be loved and have a great relationship, you are here whining and hating yourself and not wanting to love anybody. Guess what? If you don't experience being loved, being heard, being loved, being heard, meeting good people, meeting bad people, and that moment where you basically stop after next relationship which didn't work and reflect what you need to change and do, and maybe get out of that comfort zone to another and work on yourself in the purple area, you will never get to the pink area. So that's a beauty of growing. That's a beauty of living a better life, because this is what all those quotes are saying. In order for you to grow, you need to grow. In order for you to make changes in their life and life becoming better in many situations, in many your life areas, you need to change. You need to make choices. You need to create opportunities where you step out of your comfort zone. And when people are saying step out of comfort zone, doesn't mean you need to quit your job right away, right? It doesn't mean you need to break up with your partner. It can just mean to go and discuss with your boss a potential side project which will make you happy. So while doing a task which are required from you, you may be involved in some project which will give you so much motivation. The same relationship, in order to breaking up, maybe going for a therapy or discussing something with your partner, or maybe reading a book about how to create a better environment in your relationship. Maybe those small things are already out of your comfort zone, but small steps towards a change, towards improving, towards learning, towards becoming better, towards becoming someone else, towards learning. Because every situation like that, slight step off your path, doesn't mean that you are off your path forever. It means that you just stopped. You stopped to get the gas, and you will be back on your path. It doesn't mean that you are stuck in that comfort zone. It doesn't mean that you are stuck in that swimming pool. The cover always can be open. It doesn't mean that you always need to be in that little red circle here. No, those borders are open for you. Those borders are breakable. You can easily go through it, only if you want, only if you make a choice to change something. And so again, to not get intimidated by all those quotes, to not get intimidated by everyone telling you, you know what, you don't like that relationship, just break it, go ahead. No, if you are stressing about a couple of things, you don't need to do that change right this moment. But you can plant the seed in your mind and start working towards. Remember, there are also people around you who are willing to help you. You may not know them, but as soon as you open up to the world, they will be around you. And if you don't ask, they also won't be able to help you, because many coaches, including myself, we are not mind readers. So a lot of coaches, life coaches, any type of coaches, whatever you need help with, are out there to help you out, to ask your questions. And many tools, books, videos. We live in the extremely rich society, rich and full of information. Sometimes it's over intimidating, right? But that doesn't mean you need to get panicking. The moment you make a wish to change is the moment when you are just required to sit with yourself and reflect on what you actually want. Very important step during making any type of change is also acknowledging what you've learned And most important step is do not blame anybody for any change in your life. Every single change in your life is your own choice. Every single change in your life happened because of your other choices in the past. So if you are unhappy in your job, think what happened that this is just now a result, a final result of it. Yes, there are people who may be doing it, making the very unhappy environment, but how do you react to it? What do you do to change that? What do you do to quit that? What do you do to become a better person? And again, as I said, changes could be tiny, very tiny, and they will already make a big smile on your face. Or changes can be huge. That doesn't mean that they cannot be made. They can be made. And remember, what doesn't scare you doesn't make you bigger, doesn't make you richer, doesn't make you more knowledgeable. Every single dream and goal is scary. But, oh well, without this, what? A lot of talents out there who are afraid of sending that manuscript out there to the publisher, or showing that poem to a teacher, or performing on the scene or singing, are hidden in that little red comfort zone, and they are never going to be here, shown to the world with their beautiful, amazing, wonderful talent. So climb up the ladder, keep swimming, Dori, right? So people with this, keep swimming, keep being positive, keep doing positive choices, and hit me up if you have any doubts, any comments, any critics even. Everything. I'm open to the change, and I am open to any modifications. And just at the end, to let you know, that video was inspired by a couple of changes in beYOUtiful world and in beYOUtiful company, which are coming soon, probably, and most likely. So, oh well, those are really going to be great changes, and I know that. I already know that. And, you know, decisions has to be made, changes has to be made in order for us to grow and become better, right? And in order for me to serve you and provide you with even better tools, skills, and with better programs, and serve you as much as I can, I need to make changes too. And I need to be stepping out of my comfort zones too. So keep swimming, Doris, out there, and I see you in the next video next week. Signing off, beYOUtiful Coach.